Okay, so you are doing this video and you need layered visual effects. So it's not enough that you have these really great camera angles and you're working with black and white or whatever it is that you're doing, but you have to have a layered visual effect. The whole thing that we are working on here is using those keyframes, which I know, painful, but they have a really awesome outcome. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that you could do, okay? So take this clip right here. And since we are talking suspense, if we want to add some suspense to it, you want to go over here and your windows may be arranged differently. Maybe it's under your effects panel, but you're looking for this color option. Okay. And if you can't find it, you can always go up here to this tab and say, okay, I need these panels. And you can click and get them back. Okay. So over here in the color section, we're going to go under the basic options. And we are going to push your exposure. Okay, so we are going to move this down so the exposure is really dark. Now, that's not super great or super, suspenseful until we add our keyframes. So I'm clicked on this clip. I have adjusted to make it look like this. I'm going to go over here to my effect controls, and my color tab has popped up under the effect controls. Now I'm going to use a mask. Okay, so I'm going to click on this pen tool, and over here I am just going to draw some sort of blob figure, ghosty looking. I know it's not very intimidating, but you get the idea. We'll make an object over here. It's beautiful. And then once it's up here, you can manipulate your points. Okay. But now I have created this object, and you can make it look like a person. You can make it look whatever you want. Now I've created this object here. So it's present, it's dark, and it's in the video. Awesome. Except for as we go through the video, it's now over his head, which we don't want. So what we want to do is come over here and we want to start keyframing. So over here in this section, it's going to say mask path. I'm going to start keyframing by clicking inside of the stopwatch. I'm going to say, okay, here at the beginning of the clip, I want this shadowy figure off to the side. And then as the clip moves, I want the shadowy figure to move too. So right here, we're getting a little close to his head. Okay. So at that point, I'm going to leave another keyframe there by clicking right here and saying, okay, from this point to this point, we're staying in this direction here. And then right here where we start really trying to overlap his head, I'm going to say, okay, we need to move. Okay, I need to get out of here. So I'm going to click on my mask, and I'm just going to move it out of the way. Okay, so then you'll see here I'm in the frame, here I'm backing away. Okay, in the frame, backing away. And then we'll have to remove it from that clip in general. Now, if we want to make it move shape, we want to make it move around while it's in frame, same thing. It's here, it's in frame, and I say, okay, I want it to start here. I'm going to delete these other ones. So right here, I want it to be here. Now I want it to look like it's kind of hovering. So I'm going to add another keyframe, and I'm going to move my mask. And then I'm going to move the keyframes, and I'm going to move. So my mask is already highlighted right here. I'm going to move my mask again, and you'll see it dropped a keyframe right here. So this then can give you kind of that ghost looking, that ghost feel, following him around a little bit. Your keyframes, your masking for your keyframes work the same way for all of your functions. So it would be under whatever effect you put in, and then you mask from there using your tools. Okay. We'll take a look at a different set in just a second.